Namaste, this is Surabhi, your master teacher of chemistry at Vedantu. Welcome to Sprint Alchemy series. So, as you know, study of acids, bases, and salts is kind of a big chapter. It's very vast. So, what we have done is we have divided it into two parts, and today we will be discussing these following topics: acids and its classification, bases and its classification, properties of acids and bases, dilution and ionization of acids. So before I start, so here is the entire schedule of Sprint Alchemy. So we are already done with periodic properties, chemical bonding. So on March 1st, we will end the Sprint Alchemy series. So do not forget to watch all the sessions. And if you are here for the first time, do not forget to subscribe to the channel. And everyone, come on, hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and do not forget to click on the bell icon so that you will be notified whenever I'm live or premiering the videos. Thank you so much. So let's start the session with this beautiful quote. Self-confidence is the best outfit. Rock it and own it. So have you ever met someone who just, wherever they are, no matter where they are, they just light up the entire room. Like, everyone's attention will be on them. That's because their self-confidence attracts people. And let me tell you, self-confidence is not a inborn trait. It's something which we develop. Okay, so do not listen to people who say, you are not smart enough, you are not competent enough, or the self-critic who is inside us. That's fine. Sometimes it's okay. You don't have to have it all the time. For example, you're just chilling at home. You don't need the confidence, but when it is required, just take it out and then present it to the entire world. So here is our first question. 1 mark ke liye. A weak organic acid among the following is formic acid, sulfuric acid, nitric acid, hydrochloric acid. Firstly, it is organic acid. We all know sulfuric acid, nitrochloric and hydrochloric are mineral acids. And formic acid, that is HCOOH. Yes, it is a weak acid. So option A will be the right answer. So this is a very easy question because a weak organic acid, right? So how do you define a weak acid which undergoes partial ionization? We all know sulfuric, nitric, hydrochloric. So these are the most well-known acids, right, for the strength. So option A will be the right answer. Yay! You also got it right? Good. So question number 2. We have 3 sub-questions in that. It's for 2 marks. What do you understand by the term acid? Name the positive ion formed when an acid is dissolved in water. Draw the structure of this ion. So what do you understand by the term acid? A substance when dissolved in water produces hydronium ion. Yes? Okay. Very good. Name the positive ion formed when an acid is dissolved in water. So H3O+, which is hydronium ion, right? So this is they have asked you to name it. So you need to write hydronium. Okay, do not just write its formula. Name the positive and then draw the structure. So this will be the structure H, and then one coordinate bond, H, enclose it in a bracket, and a positive charge. If you write all this, you will get 2 marks. Easy, no? So acids are defined as compounds which contain one or more hydrogen atoms. When dissolved in water, they produce hydronium ions. The only positively charged ion, right? So for example, HCl, HNO3, H2SO4. So which is the positive ion form? It's always hydronium ion. So question number 3 is, define the term basicity of an acid. Give the basicity of nitric acid, sulfuric acid, phosphoric acid. Okay. So what exactly is basicity? So the number of replaceable hydrogen, or when acid is dissolved in water, how many hydronium ions a molecule of acid produces is what is the basicity. Okay, so that is what is basicity. And give the basicity of nitric acid. It's 1, sulfuric acid is 2, and phosphoric acid is 3. That's it. You'll get 2 marks. Understood? So do not get confused between basicity. Basicity is for acids. Number of replaceable hydrogens, or how many hydronium ions can a molecule of acid produce when dissolved in water, is what is basicity. Hmm? No confusions? Oh, okay. So let me read this again. The basicity of an acid is defined as the number of hydronium ions that can be produced by the ionization of one molecule. So we are not considering like volume or the kg and all that. One molecule can produce how many hydronium ions? That's the question. If it is one, then it is called monobasic. If it is producing two hydronium ions, then it is dibasic. Question number 4 is, give 2 examples of each of the following. Okay, so 2 marks के लिए. Oxy acid is so which contains hydrogen, I mean like oxygen, HNO3, H2SO4. Okay, A. B is hydracids. The acids which contains hydrogen obviously, but no oxygen atoms. So HCl, HF. Okay. Tribasic acid, H3PO4, phosphoric and phosphorus acid. Dibasic acid, sulfuric acid, H2SO4. Other one is carbonic acid, H2CO3. See, this has, oh, I'm sorry, oxy acid. Yeah, it's oxy acid. So I thought this is monobasic. So HNO3, H2SO4, oxy acids, hydracids, HCl, HF, HBr. So it should not contain oxygen. That's it. Tribasic, H3PO4, H3PO3, H2SO4, H2CO3. So these are a few examples of each of the following. So half mark each. So you will get total 2 marks. See, they have asked you to write 2 examples and you need to give 2 examples. If you are giving 1, then you won't get full marks. Yes. So question number 5, give an equation to show how the following are made from their corresponding anhydrides. So before I start, this is for 2 marks. So half mark each. We need to write 4 equations here. Okay. So you have these 4 acids. And we know when their oxides are dissolved in water, you will get an acid. You remember? So those oxides, which do not contain water molecule. For example, sulfurous acid is, I'll write and show it to you, SO2 plus H2O. You will get H2SO3. है ना? So SO2 plus H2O is sulfurous acid. So this is what is an anhydride of sulfurous acid. So if you remove water molecule from an acid, whatever the part you get, whatever the substance you get is anhydride, which does not contain water molecule, in simple words. So phosphoric acid is water plus P2O5, H3O4. Next is carbonic acid, H2O plus CO2. You will get H2CO3. Sulfuric acid, SO3 plus H2O. You will get H2SO4. So these are the equations. So have you balanced it? I guess SS3. So apart from the second equation, I guess the rest are balanced. No? 3 here. So if I write 3 here, 3 2s are 6. So I'll add 2. 2 phosphorus, 4 2s are 8 oxygen, 3 plus 5, 5. Okay? Rest all are balanced. है ना? 2, 3, okay. Sulfur, sulfur 1, and you have 4 oxygen atoms on the right hand side, 2 hydrogen. So these are the equations. Even though they have not mentioned balance it, always write the balanced equation. Easy, no? So you understood what is an anhydride? So wanna join us, gain 100% knowledge and score 100% marks? Everybody wants to. But how? Why? So If you are a student, then I'm sure you will be facing any of these problems. Doubts are not getting solved, no conceptual clarity, and notes, whatever we are getting or we are preparing is not sufficient. And I want to, start preparing for the competitive exams and the academics, the normal exams as well. I don't know how to distribute time, and I'm confused. I don't know where to start, how to start. Then if you are someone who are facing these problems, there is this one stop solution for all of your problems. Yes, only one. So if you take up the pro subscription, if you are a pro subscriber, then you can attend unlimited live classes with fun and high level quizzes every single day. So I know how much you love Menti, right? You're like Menti, Menti, Menti. So every day in every session you can play Menti, I mean quiz. You'll be competing with the students all over the world. Isn't that fun? So you will know where to stand, you will know where to improve, because you will get that personalized attention. Performance reports will be shared with you, and there'll be someone throughout your journey to guide you, to help you improve, not only with respect to exams, but overall as a human being, because we have various programs, so to build your personality, which is very very important. So even if you couldn't attend the session, you can go back and watch the replay, play who's there, and be on the leaderboard. That is something not possible on YouTube. Mm. So you will get the handwritten notes of the master teachers after every session. Assignments will be shared with you in class doubt solving. So generally you will have one teacher, no, in a class, है ना? That's how I have studied. But here on Vedantu, there will be a set of teachers depending on the strength to clarify your doubts. You have these amazing class teacher, master teachers who will make sure that all of your doubts are solved in class, so that you don't have to go back and sit. Whenever you're studying, your concepts will be clear because all of your doubts have been resolved. That is super duper important. So quality tests and assignments are very very important, because we all know practice makes a man perfect, right? So these tests and assignments are like practice, practice, practice. So free 5,000 plus micro courses and free crash courses for competitive exams. So once you are a pro subscriber, we have different kinds of courses, right? Like every now and then we'll be launching new courses. Everything will be free for you only if you're a pro subscriber. And you know what is the fun part? So we are with you till the end, and this is a limited period offer where you will be getting 50% off up to 1,500 rupees. Wow, wow, wow. So what should you do? Hurry up. Use the link given in the description and in the pinned comment. Use the coupon code SURPRO for that 50% discount up to 1,500 rupees. So you do the calculation, 3.3 rupees per class, where you are getting notes, assignments, in-class doubt solving, unlimited quiz. That is something which is really nice, right? So visit the link which is in the description and in the pinned comment. Use the coupon code SURPRO. Let's come back to study of acids, bases, and salts now. So question number 6 is, what is the difference between an alkali and a base? The chemical nature of an aqueous solution of HCl and an aqueous solution of NH3. See, alkali and base, they both are bases, right? So we know that scent is a very famous one. All alkalis are bases, but not all bases are alkalis. That is one major difference. And alkalis are water soluble bases. If I'm saying this is an alkali, then it has to dissolve in water. But bases, they may or may not be water soluble. So base में alkali is just one classification. That's all. Okay. Coming to the chemical nature of an aqueous solution of HCl. So obviously HCl plus water, we'll see here, you will get H3O plus ion. But NH3 in water, it will produce OH minus ion. So this is basic in nature, ammonia solution, whereas HCl is acidic in nature. So even if you can, tell it in perspective of whatever, say, the litmus, or how does it change the color of indicator, that is also fine. But HCl is acidic and ammonia solution is basic in nature. Question number 7 is HCl, NHO3, C2H5OH, C6H12O6 all contain hydrogen atoms. So this is HNO3, okay? All contains atoms, hydrogen atoms, but only HCl and HNO3 show acidic character. You know, you remember that activity where if you just pass hydrogen chloride gas through the litmus paper, there won't be any change because it needs that medium to dissociate and it should produce hydrogen or hydronium ions. Then only you can call that substance as an acid. Then only it shows the characteristics of an acid, right? Here, so alcohol, ethanol, and the glucose, so they do not dissociate. They are non-polar. They do not dissociate. If you add it to water, they stay as molecules. There won't be any dissociation. So obviously, they do not show acidic character. So question number 8. Okay, write the balanced equations to satisfy each statement. Acid plus active metal, you will get salt plus hydrogen. Okay. Acid plus base, salt plus water. Acid plus carbonate or bicarbonate, you will get salt plus water plus carbon dioxide. I don't know what has happened. Maybe, you know, when you just convert it into the PPT, there will be few changes, I guess. I'm really sorry for this, but I will write it. Okay. Acid plus active metal, you will get salt plus hydrogen gas. So acid, I'll take HCl plus active metal zinc. So ZnCl2 plus hydrogen gas. In order to balance it, I'll add 2 here. Balanced? Is the equation right? Okay, first one, we are done. Second one is acid plus base, you will get salt and water. Where should I write? I'll erase this. HNO3 plus NaOH. I'll get NaNO3, sodium nitrate plus water. HNO3 plus NaOH, you will get NaNO3 plus water. Is this balanced? NO3, NO3, Na, H2O. Yes, it is balanced. This is B. C is acid plus carbonate or bicarbonate. You can take anything. So I'll take H2SO4 plus NaHCO3. What are the products? Na2SO4. Okay, CO2 plus water. Right? Whenever an acid is made to react with a carbonate or bicarbonate, which are basic in nature, you will get 3 products: salt, water, carbon dioxide. But the equation is not balanced, so let me add 2 here. So okay, SO4, we'll just leave it there. 2 Na done. Now coming to the hydrogen, you have 4 here, you have 4 here, okay. And 2 carbon, right? So should I add 2 here? 3 2s are 6, 2 2s are 4, 5, 6. Okay, now it is balanced. So acid plus sulfite or bisulfite, you will get salt, water plus sulfur dioxide. Again, so an acid, HCl plus Na2SO3, you will get NaCl plus water plus SO2. 2 Na2Cl2 hydrogen oxygen balanced. The last one is acid plus sulfide. Okay, acid plus sulfide it is. HNO3 plus Na2S, which is a sulfide. I'll get NaNO3 plus hydrogen sulfide gas will be released. Okay, but it's not balanced. No, 2 here and 2 here. Is it balanced now? Yes. So these are the equations. So you can write anything, but make sure it is balanced. Okay, you don't have to take the same examples as we have taken or it is there. So make sure that you are not getting confused between sulfides, sulfates, carbonates, bicarbonates. Okay, then you can take any example, give any example, but make sure the equations are balanced. That is very, very important. So question number 9. Define the term neutralization. Give a reaction mentioning clearly acid and base used in the reaction. If 1 mole of a strong acid reacts with 1 mole of a strong base, the heat produced is always same. Why? So define the term neutralization. So it is a reaction between acid and base which produces salt and water. Give a reaction mentioning clearly acid and base used in the reaction. Shall we take the most famous equation? NaOH plus HCl. You're getting NaCl plus what? So this is an acid. This is a base. So you're getting salt and water. So if 1 mole of a strong acid reacts with 1 mole of a strong base, see, even though it is an acid, 1 mole, the amount of hydronium ion and the hydroxyl ions present will be same, na? Right? It's always same. So obviously, the heat produced during the neutralization reaction will also be same. So neutralization means, so there won't be any change in its oxidation or anything. It's just a double displacement reaction where there will be exchange of ions. So it is a simple reaction between H plus and OH minus. So you're getting that water and jo bhi remaining ions will be there. They will form a salt. है ना? So the amount of ions produced by a strong base, hydronium ion, and the amount of hydroxyl ions produced will be same. So that exactly is the reason the heat produced will be same. Because we are taking strong acid and strong base. So they will undergo complete ionization. If it was weak and weak or strong and weak, there would have been any changes. But as it is strong acid and strong base, the heat produced will be same. So question number 10 is 2.15 milliliter of water and 10 ml of sulfuric acid are to be mixed in a beaker. State the method that should be followed with reason. What is this process called? See, it is very, very important. You should always take water in the beaker and add acid slowly with constant stirring. That is the method, that's the only method you should follow when you are mixing acid and water. And what is this process called? It is called dilution, right? So this is the answer. See, if you write this, you will get 3 marks. So the first one you can actually explain in detail. So the acid is added to water slowly with constant stirring so that the heat energy produced will be properly distributed and there won't be any breakage of the glasswares. So with this, we have discussed some very important questions related to these topics. And here is your homework question. Differentiate between organic and inorganic acids, hydroacids and oxyacids with examples. So it is kind of difficult, no? Hydroacids and oxyacids, I feel, you will get confused. Whenever it comes to hydroacids, almost most of them are acids. They should contain hydrogen. But without oxygen. Those are called as hydroacids. So do not get confused. Let me know the answer in the comment section. Write it. Thank you so much. And the next session will be on 21st Feb, that is tomorrow. Study of acids, bases and salts part 2. The previous session was chemical bonding. If you have not watched it yet, go back and watch it, because the entire series is very, very important, because we will be discussing some very important set of questions related to your chemistry syllabus. And here is a reminder, if you have not visited the link which is given in the description or in the pinned comment, you can just go visit, and if you're satisfied, because you will get to know how it entirely works, where you can find the replay and you can download the notes, everything, and how many doubts have been resolved, everything you will get to know. So go if you are satisfied, if you're happy, and if you were looking forward, if you were looking for something like this, then you can go ahead and take the pro subscription. See, each class per class, the price you will have to pay is only 3.3 rupees, which is less than Lay's and Parle-G biscuit also. And thank you so much for watching the session. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, share this video with your friends as well. If you have any queries or doubts, reach out to me at surabhi.r@vedantu.com. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care.